Hey everybody, it's Nicky the Now 7, and this is part 28 on my walkthrough on Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. In this episode, we're going to enter the final stage for Amy. Yes, that's right. Like I said, she only has 3 stages to her story. Oh, hello. Will you be my friend?
Not you again!
I guess not. I don't care if I just ripped off the original Spackus, aka Hal Diamond. It's a funny quote. And crazily appropriate right there. Oh, what the shit? Well, that was frickin' derpy. And not the cool kind of derpy either. The kind of shitty one. But anyway. So, before this video started, I went to take a look at somebody else's run of the trial modes for this mission. And I thought they were going to be hard because some of the earlier missions were one of the earlier missions was quite long, and since I hadn't played as Amy since the last time I played this game, I thought that it would take a really long time to, oh dear, I thought it would take a really long time to do the, whoa, hello, English, Nick, English. I thought it would take a really long time to do the trial mode, because one of the missions was really, really long. But turns out they give you a shit ton of time for the trial. Like, it shouldn't even be that hard. Like, for the one that I mentioned, the one that's kind of long, they give you 6.5 minutes to do the trial. 6.5! That's overkill, isn't it? A little? I mean, yeah, it took me 7.5 to complete it, but I was kind of making bathroom jokes and all that good stuff. Ah, you're still here. And plus, I was looking for I was looking for the speedy way to get through it. Yeah, it turns out that speedy way, hello, goodbye. Yeah, that speedy way is to just, keep using your Pico Pico long hammer. Okay, this is evil, especially for when you're doing the trial, because this door is randomized. It could be any one of these doors. And it doesn't tell you if it is that door or not until you're like halfway into the door. So, you better get this right pretty quickly if you want to get the emblem for the A trial of this one. Because if, oh, there it is. If memory serves, the time is just 2.5 minutes. But, luckily, the balloon is right there. Seems a little bit weird that they put a checkpoint 15 seconds away from the balloon, but whatever. And seeing as how I got that in under 2.5 minutes, I should be golden for the A trial run.
I'm free!
Yay! 82 rings. Not rings, emblems. 82 rings isn't even worth an extra life, damn it. Do we need this stupid music every time she comes out of something? Well, we didn't really try to find any of the relatives.
You escaped from the egg carrier. So maybe your family's still in there.
Now that's deductive reasoning right there.
Let's investigate, wanna?
Did she just break the 4th wall again? Oh Christ, I'm starting to notice similarities to Pinkie Pie. You get that reference? Well done, sirs. If you don't, watch more ponies. I'm trying not to make a big deal out of the whole thing, but it's a good show. More people should watch it. But anyway, yeah, all you gotta do to do the trial missions is just kind of spam the Pico Pico long hammer. Because it's way faster than running. And now I gotta find my way to the ladder. Freaking great. And I'm not gonna be able to use the Pica hammer in water. Although, another way that you can get some speed is to jump and use the long hammer in the air. I need the map. Where am I? Oh, I'm pretty close. I just need to take this right, I believe. Oh, I could be dead wrong. Whoa. Oh no, I'm not wrong. Excellent. In fact, the ladder, it's right there. I can see it. Excellent. And now we have to go through Amy's slow ass climbing all the way up this ladder. Are you tired of this yet, guys? Because I certainly am. This is getting freaking annoying. Oh well, they're almost there. Luckily, the next character that we'll use is the best climber or the best ladder climber in the entire game. Like, he's way quicker than he has any right to be. It's crazy. Alright, so now we have to head back for the egg carrier. We went... this is actually... I don't think that you can get... If you're heading for... Or once you complete the egg carrier, I don't think that you'll be able to go back and pick up the Piko Piko hammer, or the long hammer, I mean, until after you beat the game. And by that point, the long hammer would be pointless. No, Birdie, don't run away! Ah, there you are. Now this is actually kind of important for the chronology. A little. And, oh, he's got a pyramid. Isn't that cool? Oh, shite!
Oh no!
Normally the birds would have flown away. The other ones, I mean. Like the parents.
How could you do this?
Bam! Damn. Amy got some power to her hammer. Do not piss her off. Is it just me or does that thing look like a fucking squeaky toy? Alright, so final boss time for Amy against E100 Alpha, aka Zero. Even for a boss fight, even though you probably weren't expecting too much from Amy, this is still a pretty easy boss fight. It only takes 3 hits to kill him. Oh dear. Make sure you at least have a ring on you, though. But yeah, you just gotta keep knocking this guy into the electric ring outside, or on the outside of the ring, and hit the button that pops up. Yeah, there you go. I beat him in less than 35 seconds. That's it. That's just why? Why are you so easy? Crazily enough, though,
See, I can do this.
kind of messed up on the camera angle there. But yeah, still not as, or still harder than Big's final boss. Crazily enough. But wow, that was pathetic. We'll fuck that up for another point against this game. 3 of the final boss fights are just piss easy for Tails, Amy, and Big.
Are you okay? Can you fly?
It might be dead. What do you think? Oh, okay. Oh, well, shit. Wait, did he just suddenly get a bandage? Or is that what's holding up the... Oh, shite! That ain't good. Okay, it's not dead. Yay, because nobody dies in a Nintendo game. And thusly, nobody ever dies in a Sega game. What's with those hand movements? Jazz hands!
You did it!
You're not gonna fly away if you flap hard enough, Amy. Believe me, I tried that when I was younger. Oh, what misspent youth that was. Ah, another Capri Sun reference. Amy likes Nintendo Capri Sun. Interesting.
I'll make that Sonic respect me.
Yeah, good to fucking luck.
By that time, it's gonna be too late.
Huh? What the shit is that supposed to mean? Whatever. No, I'm not even going to. But now we're done with Amy. And unfortunately, I made a promise to, well, do I really need to show the ending cutscenes? Because, like, you've seen the credits a couple times, but I guess I could use this opportunity to talk about Big and what's going to be happening with him. Big, he's one of the more interesting characters. Now, depending on what your definition of the word interesting is, that's open to interpretation. And by the way, I am intentionally talking to drown out the shittiness of this music. Trust me, you do not want to hear it. It will make your brain hemorrhage. Oh god, I can't listen to it. It's so horrible. You know, now that I'm playing this game a little bit more, I'm realizing that this game has a lot of problems. Yeah, even the horrible Sonic games like Unleashed and 06, those games at least still had decently good music. That's been the one constant over the 20 years that the franchise has been around. But Adventure? Besides Chronicles, besides Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, I'd say that Adventure might have the worst music in Sonic. I mean, it was just not good in this game. Only 3 of the songs I genuinely really like. Big's theme, and ironically, it's the 3 themes that we haven't gotten to yet. Big's theme, Gamma's theme, and the final and the main theme. But yeah, like Sonic's is kind of lame, Tails is kind of lame, Knuckles is goofy, but kind of still good. We'll say 3.5, 50-50. And Amy's is, well, this Drek. So yeah. So oh well. Let me think here. What else can I talk about? Well, of course, next up is going to be in episode 29. We're going to have Amy's trial, and like I said, it's not going to take. It might not take as long as I thought. It might take. I'm going to guess it's going to take about 10 minutes, because yeah, it's not that hard, but that one mission, Act 2 at the Hot Shelter, is probably going to be one of the longer missions. And I don't know if I mentioned this. I might have, but I'm not sure. But Hot Shelter? Yeah, I did mention that Hot Shelter is the only story act place that Sonic doesn't go to. Matter of fact, I think only 2 characters do go to the Hot Shelter. Amy and Big. That's kind of weird. Jennifer Dooleyard. I think that's the voice of Amy. Jennifer Dooleyard. It's either that or what's her face? Tikal. So yeah, you have her to blame. Go ahead and send your hate mail to her at P.O. Box. I don't really know this person's address, so ignore the rest of this. Yeah. I'm just thinking, but it must have been hard to come up with the pictures for all this, because, like, Amy has the shortest story, thankfully, of any of the main 6 characters. So they probably had to use, they probably had to use several they probably had to use a couple photos from the same cutscene a few different times. Localization team. These guys probably could have done a better job at redubbing, or not redubbing, but fixing the mouth movements, because yeah, that was off big time. But anyway, that is about it, I think. Luckily, the song is almost wrapped up, and I don't have to talk over it anymore. Huzzah, 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 huzzah. But yeah, that is just about it. So, this has been Nicky V917, saying thanks for watching, And Amy's still doing her damn grocery shopping. She never did get to finish it. Oh well, what a shame. And 83 emblems. Nice. But anyway, this has been Nicky V, now in 7, saying thanks for watching and stay tuned for part 29 on the walkthrough on Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut when we do Amy's story, or Amy's trial. You know, it just figures that my favorite number would have to be spent with my least favorite character. Figures. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.